His third base dugout. And Doug, this was all about pitching and defense tonight. How about Jake Labor to start and some great relief work from Kilcrease, Harrison, Johnson?
Yeah, it was, a typical game for us, get to our bullpen. Those three guys have been real good for us. Johnson, looked real good tonight. Up in Winnipeg, he was good, but tonight he was excellent. So, good stuff. I thought the defense was good. I thought Labor on short rest pitched a real good game. I mean, he was explosive in the zone. His fastball was down. A couple back-to-back hits there in the seventh, chased them. But, we don't want to get crazy here and, leave him out there. And, he's always disappointed. He tried to talk me into leaving him in. I'm not going to do it. So, these double headers, when you get these double headers going, you get on short. And next thing you know, you got guys, we don't want to get somebody with a sore arm right now. So, we kept him around 85, 86 pitches right in there, and that was enough for the night.
And, Doug, the right-hander Nathan Kilcrease is rapidly becoming one of your good setup men. He pitched to 5 hitters tonight and struck out 4 of them, and he looked really good. Yeah,
he's got a real good on-to-off slider. He can throw it on the plate, and then it disappears to the offside, and it's deceiving. And when his arm speed's good, tonight he had real good arm speed. His fastball is 89, 90, so he's a very intelligent kid, and he's got a good idea what he's doing. He could probably do the back-end job, but, he's in a setup role, and he sets it up real good, and, he knows what he's doing. So, fun to watch him. I'm glad he joined us when he did, and he's been a breath of fresh air for us since he's come here.
And your most recent addition is C.J. Rutherford. Of course, RedHawks fans know C.J. from 2011. And how about C.J. stepping up and just lining one right up the middle for that RBI single, gave you a big insurance run in the bottom of the 8th?
Yeah, he's a pro hitter. He's a guy that, he knows what to do. He's been in Double-A. He's been playing quite a bit of baseball since we last saw him. Had a big year in 2012. And, he's a pro. Pros know how to deliver when it's time to deliver something. So, he puts the barrel on it. Hard guy to defend because he's going to hit it from line to line. And, he's a solid professional out. So good to have him. We've been looking for a 6-hole hitter all year. And, here he is. He's joining us now and give us a little boost in our lineup.
And, Doug, we talked about it in the pregame show, but for those who may have missed our conversation, your team is really playing with a lot of confidence. It seems as though everybody is pulling on the same end of the rope.
Well, when we started off so miserably down in Texas, and then we rolled our way back here, and it wasn't so good when we started here. And what is it, 7 out of 8 or something like that? Mm-hmm. So, we tried to, in the coach's office, we were just trying to be as patient as we could. And, we were going, what's the number going to be before we get to 500? And we all said if we could get to 500 before we hit the 20th game of the year, give us a good opportunity maybe to vault our way back into the race. So we're 2.5 out. I don't know what's going on elsewhere, but we just got to worry about ourselves, play our game, take care of business here at Newman. I mean, this is good. We got a 7-game homestand. So it's important for us to play as good as we can here over the next 7 games and see what we can muster up.
Doug, as always, thanks for the visit. Keep it going tomorrow night.
All right, Scott.
Doug Simonik with us on our RedHawks postgame show from Newman Outdoor Field. The RedHawks winning it by a final of 3-1 tonight with some outstanding pitching. And the starting pitcher, Jake Labor, set the tone early, and Jake joins us live outside the RedHawk third base dugout. Jake, congratulations. This is a second consecutive excellent outing for you. How did you feel tonight from right at the get-go?
I felt great. I was coming off of a short rest, so I was a little nervous to see how I was going to feel, but everything felt good, and the rain stayed away, so that was always good. I've been dealing with that the last couple of times, so felt great.
Jake, what did you have to do mentally, knowing that you were not on full rest, preparing for this game? I know you're always in peak physical condition, but mentally, was there anything special you had to do to make sure that you were ready to go?
Nothing too different. As I prepared for this start, I just didn't throw a bullpen in between and limited my throws so that I knew my body would feel fine when I got out there. So nothing too different, though.
Great defense behind you, Jake, and I know you'd be the first one to point out that the guys made some great plays behind you. Buddy Sosnowski and Tim Alberts in the outfield. Shortstop Zach Penpraise with a major league play at shortstop. How about the way the guys were catching the ball behind you?
For sure. I mean, I only had 3 strikeouts today, so they were definitely putting it in play, and it helps keep the defense on the toes when they know I'm throwing a lot of strikes and everything. So that helps, and they were definitely on their toes today and made some good plays, especially that double play and pen praises play, like you said. Absolutely.
Jake, you had a really good off season, and I know that talking with you just at the start of the season, you were feeling comfortable and confident. What did you do to make yourself ready for 2013?
Yeah, as I've told you before, I was determined to put last year behind me and, come back and have a really good bounce back year. And I basically didn't work, didn't have a job, and just trained every day for this year. I threw some weighted balls, did a lot of training. Man, I was focused and ready to get back out here for 2013.
And how about the way the team is playing as a whole, Jake? And we've talked on and off about this over the last week plus, but 7 wins in your last 8. And as I mentioned with the skipper just a moment ago, it seems as though everybody is gelling right now. What do you think?
Yeah, definitely. Are we back to 500 now?
Sure are.
I think we are.
9-9.
Right. Hey, that's a great turnaround from where we were last week. But I think we just had to stop playing Laredo.
That was the key, right?
Yeah, but I mean, everyone's playing with a lot of confidence right now, so it's fun to see us put a full game together every night.
Keep it rolling. Congratulations on another win, Jake.
Thanks, Scotty.
You bet. Jake Labor with us. The RedHawks starting lefty goes to 2-1 with this win. And oh, by the way, his earned run average continues to plummet.